Hello, my shining star Gemini. How are you doing? How was your June? I hope you enjoyed the Jet Watch Right video that we done previously. And this time for July horoscope, I want to invite you kindly for a walk in beautiful nature in British Columbia, Canada. And please listen to this short introduction, what stars have prepared for you in July 2024. July is a quite interesting time when you have Venus, the planet of harmony, luxury, money, and love, together with Sun, which brings the spring in our life, and Moon on July 5th in Cancer in your house 2, house of finances. That's why in the first part of July, finances will have the leading role in your life. That's why don't be scared. If you are waiting for money to come into your life, you will receive them, and you will have opportunities for any jobs connected with house 2. In the June horoscope, in the description, I gave the list of the jobs that can bring you income in the nearest future. Please check it out. Every day, all the planets, they have different aspects with each other. Some aspects are negative, in opposition. You need to be aware of oppositions, and you need to be aware about good aspects in order to benefit financially. The full list for every day of all aspects and for all zodiacs are available on Kindle Amazon. I created the special e-horoscope, and I'm very happy that many of you like it and use it every day in order to plan your life astrologically. Jupiter, the planet of gifts and good luck, finally is in your sign for a year until June 2025, and you will have amazing opportunities connected with house 1. Basically, it's the beginning of all the beginnings. That's why everything that you want to achieve in your life, you need to write it down, and you need to work at elevating your spiritual vibrations in order to receive everything from the universe effortlessly, and it's possible. You're a sign of air, and air is very light. So when you are in a bad mood, it's like clouds and raining, and sunshine cannot go through those clouds. So be light, be as a blue sky and transparent air that can deliver positivity of the sunbeams everywhere you touch or everything that you think. You have very powerful mind, and with your mind you can make miracles. Something that is available for Geminis during this nearest year is not available for any other sign for the next 12 years. And this is the effect of Jupiter in Gemini. More information about Saturn retrograde, Neptune retrograde, Uranus, and Pluto retrograde I will place in the e-format, and in this video we will speak briefly about the changing of astrological weather in your houses. From the beginning of the month, Mars is in Taurus in your house of endings. Some of you, dear Geminis, will have the successful operation. House 12 is house of hospitals, places of isolation, and psychological traumas. It can be a time when you will be forced to work through certain things in order to start successfully the new beginning in your life. It's a necessary step. Don't be upset. Be aware that the train of luck is coming your way, and you are wanted on that train. Mercury, your ruler, the planet of information, the planet of mind, innovation, transportation, and relocation, is entering Leo in your house 3. Your ruler is in its kingdom in house 3. That's why you might have more trips, drive to relocate. Maybe you will buy transportation of your dreams, or you will have a very nice and pleasant trip somewhere. If you want to spend a big amount of money, be aware that from July 17th until August 5th, there is a shadow corridor of retrograde Mercury in your house 3, and then the retrograde Mercury all August will be in your house 4, house of apartment, landlords, property, and places of living. And as you know, it's always the best to finalize all your very expensive purchases before the shadow corridor of retrograde Mercury, or if you will be participating in financial deals, negotiations, or any agreements after this time, it's better to check everything multiple times, as well as save the checks for the purchases, because after retrograde Mercury there are lots of returns because people are not satisfied with what they purchased, even if you thought through that multiple times. Do not buy cars, do not buy apartments when there is a retrograde Mercury, when your ruler is in the retrograde phase. It's amazing time for fixing, for renovation, for improvement, for making it better, but not for the new purchases and new business deals. On July 5th, new moon in Cancer will be in your financial house. It can be the new beginning of something, or can be the ending of the financial cycle, or receiving or returning the debts. But be aware that the new moon doesn't have lots of energy. That's why at that day, when there is a new moon, don't make new moves, make a list. New moon is always better for planning. And in my lunar guide that you also can download online from Kindle Amazon, you can check on which lunar days for you it's better to plan new endeavors or new marketing companies, for example. New moon in house 2 can affect your voice, because second house is responsible for voice chakra. Everything that we talk, maybe you will find courage to protect your interests, to finally create the protective layer in order to save and preserve and protect your possessions. On July 11th, Venus enters Leo, and it means that money, harmony, and luck and gifts coming into your house of mind and ideas, your favorite house 3, where you already have Mercury. So it means that the jobs connected with communication, with negotiations, with transportations or relocations, fixing cars, education, schooling will bring you income, as well as you will receive the news regarding your house 3. On July 12th, there is a very interesting aspect between Jupiter in your sign in your house 1 and North Node in your house 3. North Node is a mathematical point on the astrological chart that is responsible for your focus to the nearest future, and the changes that you will have in July can shift the interests and focus in your life towards new goals and new achievements. Keep your eyes open. It's a very significant astrological event. I give more information in the e-format. For those who are interested, you can check it out. Mars enters Gemini in house 1 on July 20th. It means that you will have drive, the energy within you will shift. You will have new inspiration. You will have a totally new focus. You will be more busy with your life. You will have more interactions, and Mars usually brings the urge for change. Maybe you will want to change your hair, or totally upgrade your wardrobe, or buy high heels that you wanted always to buy, or for a gentleman, take your wife on a trip, or buy her something beautiful, or buy yourself the accessory of luxury. House 1 is our appearance, is our body. Mars also is the planet of conflict, as well as some sharp objects. So if you have some health issues, most probably you will go through some medical procedures, medical tests, and you will find out what you need to get rid of in your body, or which lifestyle to choose in order to achieve your goals and become a healthier person. It's a wonderful time for bodybuilders or any sport athletes who are participating in competitions, because you will be taking all the first places. Without any extra supplements, Mars will provide you with extra source of energy in order for you to become winners. On July 21st, there is a full moon in Aquarius in your house 9. Full moon is a very emotional time. It's a climax of the events connected with your house 9, house of higher education, law and justice, your views on life, religion, and foreigners. Maybe you will have a wonderful trip abroad that will broaden your horizons. Jupiter is the ruler of house 9, and Jupiter right now is in your house 1. It's your best friend right now. And with the full moon in house 9, you will finally see the doors of opportunities that will open in front of you for your financial elevation as well as spiritual development. If you are waiting for any court cases to move forward, most probably around the full moon you will receive the verdict or the ruling. When you will receive any documents during this time, please pay extra attention because we have this shadow corridor from July 17th when retrograde Mercury will set algorithms for mistakes or for unfortunate errors in the documents or connected with communication, which is miscommunication, losing of packages, losing of mail. Pay extra attention to this, keep this in mind, and just be extra cautious. On July 22nd, Sun will enter your house 3, bringing you new ideas, useful contacts, and good luck in your house of ideas, mind, communication, your favorite house, house 3. House of Gemini. This is the time when you will have good news about relocation, about your siblings or neighbors or roommates. It can be news in their lives. And taking into consideration that Venus is also in your house 3, you might meet your significant other during the travels, in the circle of friends, at school, or maybe on a driver's course or dancing class, because Mercury also rules any educational courses and schools. It's a favorable time for relocation, for moving in or moving out. Maybe you will get the news that the apartment that you rented is sold out and you need to relocate, but your relocation will bring you more friends and more benefits than your old life there. Speaking about relocation, just keep in mind that any dealings, any agreements have to be signed before August 5th, because on the 25th of July, Mercury enters Virgo in your house 4, house of apartment, place of your living, relocation places, and your family. And retrograde Mercury can bring you the results that opposite of what you expected or sets the algorithm for dissatisfaction if you start the new things. If it's the ending of the old project, it's very good idea. It's a great time to renovate or fix old things, as well as to reconnect to your old friends or to your old hobbies. All astrological aspects I will put in the e-format. For people who have Amazon Unlimited, you can read it for free. I'm very grateful you enjoy the e-format because it has so much more details. I appreciate and bless personally each comment. I'm grateful for your likes and shares. I hope to see you in my future videos. Have a wonderful month. Goodbye.